Good morning, everyone. It's still Spamtember, so I thought I'd come out and make me some breakfast this morning. What a beautiful morning it is. A little chilly out here this morning. Yesterday was around 90 degrees. Today the high is supposed to be like 70. This morning's been about 50 something. Around 55, and I think it's closer to 60 now. A little chilly. I got my favorite little cast iron, my little 8-inch cast iron. A little cutting board, some napkins and some forks, spoon, and I've got me a little bit of potatoes O'Brien. It's got some potatoes, onions, and peppers in there. And of course, the star of the show, the Spam. I didn't have any eggs. We're out of eggs, but I do have some egg whites that I'm going to be using. A little bit of oil, olive oil, something to drink. And I'm using my little butane stove this morning. All right, these things are super easy to use. You've got your butane canister here, and it's got a little notch right here. All you do is line it up with this area right here. Just line it up, stick it in there. There you go, just line that little notch up. Just pop it in there like so, and it's in place. All you do is close the lid. And to activate it, all you gotta do is push this little lever down, and that pushes the canister up against there, and then it'll be ready to light. And this has an automatic light. Just turn it till it clicks. It pops right on. Now I want to get this thing on a really low setting. Let me get you guys turned around. We'll see what's going on. All right, I've got the Spam where I want it. I'm gonna add some of these potatoes O'Brien. Don't want to do too much. Now I'm going to put the lid on that and let that simmer for just a little bit. Don't want the pan to get too hot. Don't want anything sticking in there, so let that simmer and we'll be right back with you. I just had a little bit left in the bag, so I went ahead and added all the rest in there because all the good bits of the onions and peppers were in the bottom anyway. So we got a little extra onion and pepper in there, make it taste a little better. We'll get this stuff simmering up a little bit and we'll be back with you shortly. I'd like to take just a minute while that's simmering up there in the cast iron. to say thank you for everyone who watches the videos. I really do appreciate it. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite Spamtember recipe. Let's get back to it. So I'm letting this simmer really slow. And while I was doing that, I went ahead and added just a tad, you can see there at the top, just a little bit of water in there, just to help create some steam in there to get those potatoes a little bit more tender. So I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit more. We'll get right back with you. All right, everyone, we about let it simmer long enough. I turned the heat up just a little bit. I don't want it to stick too bad, but I do want it to get a little brown on some of the potatoes. So we're gonna let that happen real fast. And then we're gonna get the egg in there, the egg whites. I about forgot to hit record. Got the egg whites in there. Put them to the side here. Moved everything to the side. Put a little bit more oil in there. And we're going to let the egg whites go from translucent to white before we mix everything up. That's looking pretty good. Let's turn this heat back down just a hair. Oh, really low while we get all this stirred in here. Got us a Spam Potato O'Brien Egg Scramble. That is smelling really good, guys. Get some of those bits and bobs off the bottom there. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the heat from this. Let all that be cooling down. I could have let that go for a little bit longer, but I'm starving. One more ingredient. As Carolina Chris would say, it's not complete without the peat. And that's going to be really good with some of that in there. Let's get a little bit of that in there. Put some right here on this end here. Let's come up and get a taste test. Check that out. Mmm. Oh, I'm so hungry. That Texas Pete in there is really, really good. Hot and steamy. Get a little bit more in there. Just about out. Gonna have to get some more. Some good stuff. Those potatoes are not as tender as I wanted them to be, but I didn't want them to get all mushy in there. So some of them, especially the thicker ones, are not as tender, but they're still really good. Most of them are tender though. Very simple, easy recipe. Well, everyone, ooh, it's hot. Thank you for coming along and joining in with my Spam Potatoes O'Brien egg white scramble. It is really good, actually. Those potatoes O'Brien with the onions and peppers in there already. Save you a little prep time, but I could definitely use a little bit more onion for sure. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff. Leave a comment down below. And again, tell me your favorite Spamtember recipe, Spam dish. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Ring that bell for future video notifications. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And as always, plan, prepare, and practice. Handi out.